They say beauty's in the eye of the beholder. The very essence of beauty you hold her within. Every crack and crevice you hold her. You're beautiful is what holds a seed.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Melanin Pod.
We have a very, very special guest with us today.
A very.
You might know her from TMZ.
Or you might know her from My Dope Diary.
The radio station.
You probably know her just anyway. She's all over the place doing good stuff.
Interviewing Gabrielle Union.
Yes, you can see her interviewing a lot of celebrities actually. I think you have like a reel or something.
A lot.
Not to mention a little peep toe in the show Insecure.
Yeah, just a little peek.
Just a little
Just a little bit.
Look, and now you can see it here on the Melanin Pod.
Yes.
Give it up for Miss
AllyThePub.
Miss
Yes.
Alexandria Washington.
Come on.
Yes, give it all at her, okay?
All of
all
it.
out.
Give me all of it.
Look, give it in.
Girl,
Man.
tell us what you've been up to.
Life. It's been great.
great?
First
Okay.
of all, I want to say thank y'all for having me on the show. This has been
No.
good. I'm so
Our
proud of
pleasure.
y'all.
Yeah,
This is nice to see y'all grow and move on
And for
with
y'all who didn't know, we actually went to the same high school.
We did.
Yeah.
North Pulaski,
Yeah.
Fighting Falcons.
Right.
We still standing.
Even though the school is
The
but
building-
you know, whatever.
The building has
That's
changed name.
neither here nor there.
The legacy.
It's in our hearts.
Shout out to Nasty Pulaski. I went to Seven Hills.
Oh, Syphilis Hills.
Syphilis Hills.
Thank the Lord for
Because
antibiotics.
I finally remember walking all over your band.
I bet you did. That's
I mean, multiple years.
Multiple years.
And that's not the
Because
only
we
thing
were
you did with the
award
band.
winning.
And man didn't do all that. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
you know.
You did more than that with the band. But
No,
that's fine.
we didn't. Well, sir, let me tell you something. You had to be there first if I was there. I'm just
Oh
saying.
no, man.
Whoa.
I was in the choir room.
I bet you was in the back.
And we also smacked y'all in choir too.
Oop, not the years I was there. Shout out to Matt Farr. You better tell him we smacked the
Oh,
Just
Mr.
like I
Craig,
did this
can
table,
we
we
get a
smacked-
roll call,
Oh, man.
please? Amy Strickland, I'm sorry, where are you?
I know that's right.
Oh, not to mention, didn't y'all do some tapping on Silver Hills and drama too?
Oh,
dude?
definitely did
I
that.
definitely tapped
What-
y'all.
Shout out to
I
Miss
wasn't
Willie and Miss Cook. Hence the role in
I can't
Insecure.
believe it. 'Cause these two
I
right
learned
here.
my beginnings in that drama room.
These
at
two
North
right
Pulaski.
here. I get the theatrics. Yes.
I wasn't in theater.
Okay,
You
so
should've
moving
been.
aside from the drama, Allie, keep on catching us up. What's going on with you?
Jeez, well, life's been happening. It's been a year. I moved out to LA a year ago. Got a chance to work at TMZ, of course.
How was that?
It
Let's just put a
was.
pause. How was that?
It was cool.
It was cool.
You know how you have like that dream job that you like want to do, and it's like, oh my God, I want to do that. And when I get there, I'm gonna be wearing this. He gonna talk to me like this, and I'm gonna laugh like that. And it was just one of those experiences where it comes like full circle. So it's kind of cool. But with all things, you learn a lot of things too. And with that learning also comes growth.
Yeah.
And with that growth comes execution of something else. And so you kind of just have to use that as a building block and kind of know what's for you and what's not for you. And I think that me moving to LA, I really got a huge dose of that all at one time that I would have never got here,
Right,
you
right.
know? But the industry is different. It's real different.
Out in LA compared to Arkansas or just in general?
I think
There's an industry in Arkansas? Oh, okay.
we do have an
It definitely
industry.
is.
Don't do
I
it.
just had to put the question out there.
Yeah.
You did a
I'm
little shade
just-
on it.
see,
I appreciate that.
Right.
But I'm in the industry. so it's
hello.
easy.
But you
And so am I. I'm on the show.
Then why would you ask the question? Another problematic.
I'm just saying.
I think that Mary posed a really good question that a lot of people here at home probably be thinking in the back of their heads when they see a lot of our stuff though. Seriously.
Yeah,
A lot of people don't feel like there's an industry here in Arkansas, but honestly what people don't know is that Arkansas is a top 100 market for media and broadcasting, which is pretty dope. I think we said right now we're at market like 56 and so we're almost top 50, so that's pretty cool. With talk show wise, like news and things, and so that's important. I think radio we probably sit at like maybe like I think last time I checked it was like 86, which is still decent.
Still
It's top
nice.
100, you know, and so that's a blessing. So it is an industry here. It's really small, close knit, of course, because this is where we from. So that's, of course, it's just like, oh, she in the industry, but really it is, you know. But back to your question, the industry is different, of course, from here, Arkansas to LA, but it's different in general. And I think what we see here is not even a breadcrumb
surface
of
there,
what
huh?
the hell is there.
Right.
Is that like a good thing? Like, because I know people they say you gotta watch who you talk to, and it's like a cliquish type thing. Is it really like that up there? Because I know it's like that down here for sure.
Yeah.
So it's like on a whole nother level.
Yeah,
up
it's
there.
probably that times like a million in
Wow.
LA. I know when I first moved down there, just like being like at events and things. I remember I'll go back like 2000. 2012, I got an internship with BET. I got to go to the Soul Train Awards. So I was doing PR and carpet and stuff, which was super fun. It was my first real internship, and then it was with BET. I was on the carpet, and I'm walking people down. Child, you can tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm on the book. I'm posting my pictures, and I'm having a good time. And when I graduated, I actually got a chance to go to the BET Awards that year. And I met so many people my age, and it was really dope. Just, networking, and I'm in LA, I'm in Arkansas. Arkansas, I never met anybody from Arkansas. So you're already standing out naturally. Right. But I know every year that I used to go back, I'd always stay in touch with those people. So social media, of course, started to help us to stay in contact with these people. Right. And so when I moved out there, those people that I was linking up with wasn't trying to link no more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because at that point, Ally coming once a year. She coming for BT Awards. It's gonna be lit when she comes. She's so sweet from Arkansas. But then it's like when I come down there and I'm full time, it's a problem. Wow. And so I wouldn't say I lost a lot of friends, but I peeped a lot of things.
You saw true colors.
Definitely saw true colors. Yeah. And the thing about it is, I feel like I needed to see the true colors because then I knew I couldn't depend on so-and-so like I could to get into that party. I knew I had to find another connect to get my way in. And so,
which in turn helped you, right?
Exactly. Right. You get what I'm saying?
You really use your skills and connect.
So from people acting funny, it actually caused me to grow a lot more in myself and my network. And so I wasn't so dependent on,
and really
get it. Girl, I had to get it on my own. And so going to different events like by myself, I learned the importance of that. You can't always go with a crew all the time. Right. You just learn so freaking much, but it is so cliquish though. And in LA, it's a huge place, so it's really who you know. Period. It ain't like, I got experience, or I work here.
It don't even matter.
It don't matter. Who do you know that gets you in this room? And when you get in that room, what's gonna make you stay in that room to be invited again and again and again?
Is that a little discouraging to know that I pose all of this and I can't even get there without knowing somebody? How do you give advice to the people out there that's coming up to just keep going?
It's gonna be tough. I ain't gonna lie, I'm an emotional person. I think I keep a lot to myself because I peep so much, and I think especially now I really peep a lot. To where it's people that I've been hanging with before that I come back now and I be like, it just ain't there. Yeah, but I don't say nothing. Right. I just govern myself accordingly. Right. But there were a lot of nights, y'all, that I went home like crying, like on some, I done came all the way out here and I know this person, she seen me and she, or he told me to come at this time and he wasn't, or, it was always something. And then God forbid I'm on social media and I see somebody else that I know that's there and I'm like, so now I got to think of an excuse why I'm not there. You get what I'm saying? Now I got to go and do something. I had to meet a friend for dinner. You get what I'm saying? I already had knowing I had nothing to do. I was at the house trying to save face. And it's almost like you get in a space where you're doing, and this is where social media kind of comes into play, and I think this is a word for a lot of people because it helped me a lot. So many times people aren't, it's a saying, people ain't what they supposed to be. Right. Okay. And so you see a lot of the time it's like, they moving, they grooving, they here, they there. But bro,
you just really have no idea.
You have no.
They struggle to get to that point.
You have no idea. You get what I'm saying? No idea. And I was talking to somebody last week, and I was just like, bro, I remember, and Mary I used to work at Dillard's back in the Gap. That was my first job when I first graduated from school. I had got a job offer from BET, and my daddy was like, nope, you're not going. They ain't paying you enough. I'm like, Dad, it's BET. It's like, nah. And sometimes I go back and I'm like, dang, I wonder how different my life would have been had I did that. But I wasn't ready for that then. Me fresh out of school going to New York on some stuff, please, I would have drowned the long way. Right. I wouldn't have did right at all. I know I wouldn't have. And I think me going to Dillard's, it really did humble me because I was on one. When I first graduated, I went to the University of Alabama. And
I remember that phase.
Child,
we were just sitting there in them seats.
Exactly. So I was super high and mighty, couldn't tell me nothing. I came back home and I was like, I'm working at Dillard's. What the hell,
But Not just,
That was it, but that was
But
my
that's
mindset.
The fact that Dillis has been the
No, but I'm saying
That's
I've said that before.
Oh,
those
yeah.
same
Oh,
words.
yeah.
I done graduated college. I
Yeah.
have a whole degree and
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting in Delar.
Yeah,
And it amazing.
Then,
It's
yeah,
amazing.
pronounce it different to make it sound
Delar.
better, right?
But it's amazing though how
Delar.
God will really take you to certain levels just to really produce a different outcome out of you.
It's a
I know,
word.
because you know how we are.
It's
If
a
y'all
word.
know us, we work hard, we grind, we get where we need to go. But it's like when you have been, patted on, like, because you do, we grind, we do what we do. But people just like, "Oh, you working. Like, y'all know I'm working. Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm working.
Yeah.
But it's like God has to really like, let me take you and mold you a little bit
little
more, because
humble,
we gotta get that off you so that when you do
Yeah.
make it, when we do make it,
Hello.
God gonna be like, oh, I got
And we'll
you.
be ready. Like you said, you
Right.
wasn't ready for that.
And that's what I'm telling you. I remember slinging them clothes, and I have a post that I just always keep in my phone. I have to show y'all when we finish with the show. I always kept it because one of my coworkers was like, "Girl, you was hustling the hell out of this one sale. I had to take a picture. You was really working. I was selling some Miss Me jeans. I never forget it.
Oh, Lord.
And I was at the denim wall like, oh, okay, well this pocket and this pocket, and they ended up taking a picture of me. And I remember I took it and I posted on Instagram, and I was like, one day, my grader is gonna come. I don't know when that day is, but when it comes, it's gonna be well worth it because I put in and literally this is my caption in 2013 because I done put in the work and this, and this. I'm gonna look back at this and laugh one day. Real deal. And I remember I quit my job April 10th, 2014. I was cleaning up. We had one of them 40% off, additional
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
Girl, I was mad because them people had tore up that store the day before. And y'all know the struggle when you
Right.
coming in that morning shift and it's a mess. Go backs ain't went back.
No. Right.
Oh, I was mad. And I remember I went in and I was hanging up clothes and I did a video and I had looked around the store. I still got it. I looked around the store, did my little pan around, and I said, boy, God is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all you can ask or think. Y'all have a good day today. And I kept cleaning my little clothes up. When I finished my go back in that junior department, I went upstairs and said, Mr. Bob, I can't do this no more. And I appreciate you so much. And I've learned so much. But today is my last day.
Oh, that's right.
I got my purse from up under that register and I walked out and I went in my Impala and cried my heart out because I was like, Wednesday is going to be my last check and I don't know what I'm going to do.
Oh, come on, where's the chicks?
And speak right there about like faith. How have you really like seen your faith like grow? Because I'm in a season to where right now I'm really gonna have to push my faith to a whole nother level.
Oh, and it's going to cause you to do that and it's going to feel so uncomfortable. That's why I tell everybody when I got my car, y'all, I ain't never cried so hard. And I remember I called my boyfriend at the time. I called Philip. I was like, Philip, I quit my job. He was like, you okay, babe? I was like, I'm fine. Like, I think I'm okay, whatever. I called my mama and she was like, we just going to have to figure it out. Because she knew I was unhappy. And I was like, it's so much stuff that I want to do that I can't. And literally, y'all, I'm going to speed it up. I ended up going to Streets 101. Jade, my friend Jade was working at Best Friend. And I was just up there helping him, doing show prep and trying to cut commercials, whatever. Was not getting paid at all. Was posting, going to concerts and out of town, and was drawing unemployment. Because I ain't had no job. Right. And I literally was moving and grooving off my unemployment. Nice. And I was going to Atlanta to the Hip Hop Awards. I was going to Texas for concerts, meeting people and doing whatever. And I think that that's another thing too. And this is kind of just, I'm happy I'm here because y'all three are so vital to each other. You know what I'm saying? And it's always so important to have a good group of people behind you. And I say that because I thank God for Jade. I thank God for Bruce, because if I didn't have those two, Bruce does all my videography, all my websites, all my flyers, my Instagram posts. He does all that stuff for me for free.
He's invested in you.
Because he's invested in me because he believes in me. You feel what I'm saying? When you have people that so into you like that, that's your friends, that it's just like, dang, I know I got the money to pay Bruce, but Bruce also know that I'm going to have the money to do what I need to do next month. So it's like, bro, don't worry about it. You get what I'm saying? But when something come up for Bruce, I'm skipping and moving and grooving because I got to make that happen for him.
That's right.
And it's almost like when you and Jade has done the exact same. Jade put in a word for me at Streets, got me the job at Streets. When he moved to Power, Jade won't go move to Power without me. And so it's one of those things where you hold each other accountable, but you also lift each other up. So it's not, when I get mine, you coming too. when I went to TMZ, I was on the tour bus. And Malcolm, you guys know Malcolm Allen, Malcolm crazy self. Malcolm is in California too, pursuing singing. And Malcolm was at the house literally the night before we went karaoke. And the next day I had to work. They had texted me and said, hey, Allie, you came requested. There's a couple that wants to propose on your bus today. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. They're like, we're going to tape it. I need you to tape it. We're going to put it on the show the next day, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, dang, I got to put Malcolm in here some way. Like, I got to. And I wonder how I can finagle it. Girl, I got Malcolm on that bus. I introduced the man to Malcolm, Malcolm to the man, and I was like, he gonna sing for you. Da, da, da. Child, when we did that thing, Malcolm, well, it's been 5 and I was like, come through. Right. But when it played, I got so much gratification from that because I'm just like, dang, I got to be on a national platform myself. But you brought I brought my folks with me. Right. And it to me, and it wasn't for a pound of back like, yeah, Allie, you did that. It was like, God, thank you for humbling me enough for me to bring people. Y'all gonna make me cry. For me to be able to bring people with me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's important. And I feel like that's where we fall so short of as Black people. Yes. And that's where we fall so short of it being here in Arkansas because it's beyond us. Right. We have to be able to reach back and bring somebody with us because had somebody not did it for me, had Tony Seville not called me and been like, hey, Allie, I heard you on the air today. You should do this and try this and try this. Had Queen V not called me from High 96 to be like, hey, girl, that was a good break. I'm riding around in my car and I heard you and you sound good. That kind of stuff matters, you know? And it matters because it lets people know that you care about them and it's not just about you because you set the precedent for somebody else. And I think that's my biggest thing that I really try to let everybody know. Everybody that I see when I come home, it's like, girl, I see you grinding, girl, I see this. Social media, we talk all the time, social media is a highlight reel. We show what we want people to see.
Right. That's true.
But at the end of the day, I pray my social media, and this ain't no just word for word, I say this all the time. My social media ain't just to show my social media is to display really how big my God is because I remember I was sitting at Fox 16 and I was watching TMZ overnight. I remember being at THV 11 working late night at 11, 12 o'clock at night watching TMZ like, dang, she not, you know. And of course I'm judging people like, she didn't even say that word right. Or she didn't even do this. Like if I was there, I'd be wearing this. If I was there, Harvey would talk to me like this. And for me to be in that room, and one day I was in there and I looked around like, damn. And that's all I could say. Just like, I'm here. I am here for real. Oh my God. First time seeing myself on that TV roll back, funniest crap ever. Because it was just like a full circle moment. It's just dope. God is great.
So my question for you is, you know, we know, you know, so we know they're coming up. What do you have to say to somebody who feels like we once felt, well, you never felt, y'all, she never felt this way. But like, I know I felt, I'm just from Jacksonville.
Oh, girl, bye. Yeah. I feel like that all the time. When I used to be, and literally, like, I feel like when I get put in rooms, it's like a come to Jesus moment. Like, dang, girl, you from Jacksonville. You ain't even from where people ask me where you from. I'm like, Little Rock, because people don't know where Arkansas is anyway. Right. And Little Rock is just, that's, you know, Bill and Hillary Clinton. That's all people know. So I'm like, Little Rock. But I'm thinking in my head, you're not even from Little Rock. You from Jacksonville. Right. Y'all city population maybe pushing, maybe at 20,000. Right. Might. You get what I'm saying? Right. You're just a little girl from the Air Force Base. Who knew? When Miss Whitehead was telling you talk too much, be quiet. Who knew I would have been making money talking and running my mouth on national TV that she commented and be like, that was funny, you know? Right. Who knew? And it's so many full circle moments that I have like that, y'all, that it's just like, yeah, I'm from now it's a pride. Like, I'm from Jacksonville. Right. I don't even tell people I'm from Little Rock anymore. When I meet people, I'm from Jacksonville, Arkansas. Where is that? Oh, it's about 25 miles outside of Little Rock. It's a real small town, you know, whatever. Because it is. Yeah, that's where I'm from.
Right.
And I'm proud of it.
Let's be real. Newtown.
Hello, Newtown.
Newtown, Jacksonville. You know, Jacqueline grew up on the northwest side.
It's all good.
She
It's all good.
She about
Little subdivision.
Right.
Like, it's all good.
Look at she.
I'm from the Air Force Base. It's all right.
So you know
So I
that.
understand.
You understand.
I understand.
Not Newtown.
I understand.
So let's kind of branch out some because there's a lot of stuff going on, and now that we have the pub in here, I know some things you want to kind of
Before
speak
we
on.
even get there,
Oh wait,
the pub. So okay, are you a publicist? Like so? Can we clear
Okay.
it up for me?
All
I
right.
don't wanna know.
So here's the deal.
yes, just her.
When I went to school, but everybody asked it so funny. I went to school. I majored